Let's move on to the final emailed in topic today. And the final emailed topic today comes to us from Shawn Shackleford, who writes, as a fan of the original manga, I'm looking forward to the Alita Battle Angel movie. There's a lot of great talent behind it, plus the teaser already shows a very faithful adaptation. However, most people don't know what it is and seem to be uninterested. Combine this with its $175 to $200 million budget and packed December, thanks J.J. Abrams, even if the film is great, does it stand a chance? All right, that's a really good question. So we got Alita Battle Angel coming out. And the question is, does it have a chance of success? It's a big question because on a number of levels. Number one, I don't think Robert Rodriguez has put out a good film in a long time. He's clearly got a lot of talent, but it's been a while since I think he's made a good movie. The trailer to me was underwhelming. It was an underwhelming trailer. And I think it got more negative backlash than positive buzz. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it seemed to me like the trailer actually ended up generating negative interest instead of positive interest in the film. On top of all that, when talking about, is this movie destined to fail? You have to work in the fact that has anything like anime-based, manga-based, anything like that ever had any success? Does the North American movie-going audience have any interest in that material? Now, granted, they were horrible movies, but when you look at films like Ghost in the Shell or you look at things like Dragon Ball, whatever, they're just not movies that the average North American movie-going audience is interested in going to see. I mean, there could be a lot of reasons for that. But reasons aside, it seems like there's a lot of interest or lack of interest in seeing these types of movies. Now, the name Alita Battle Angel will carry some IP recognition with a small segment of the movie-going audience, but you're right. In your email, you mentioned it just doesn't seem like a lot of people out there even know what this thing is. It's true. Most people don't know what it is, and that's okay. Nobody knew what Avatar was before James Cameron put out Avatar, and it ended up being the highest grossing box office film of all time. So that's not necessarily a killer, right? So, I mean, there is all that. Now, however, on the other side, it's not like no films based on manga or anime have ever had any success. I draw your attention to People's Exhibit Live, Die, Repeat, stupid-ass title Edge of Tomorrow, which is, of course, based on the much better title All You Need Is Kill. Seriously, can anybody explain to me why they didn't just keep the title All You Need Is Kill? It's a great title. It's memorable. It sticks in your head. Edge of Tomorrow sounds like a bad NBC soap opera. But anyway, and then it's Live, Die, Repeat. No, it's Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow 2, the day after Fantasia dies. I mean, I have no idea what the hell they were thinking. They so butchered the marketing of that movie. It's unbelievable. But anyway, the movie is great. And while it didn't do stunning business opening weekend, because like I said, they completely crapped all over the marketing for it. They blew the marketing of this movie horribly. But once it got into theaters and people started seeing, oh my God, this movie's really good. It looked like crap because they didn't know how to market it, but it's really good. And it had some legs and it had some success. So yeah, there's a lot of examples of like movies in this kind of vein not doing well, but there is an example, People's Exhibit, Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow, Forever, My God, Look at My Butt movie. There's an example that, wait a minute, that can succeed. There can be success here. So I'm not really sure. Now, some people stay enthusiastic about it because James Cameron's producing it. James Cameron isn't spending 5 minutes on the set of this movie. James Cameron has been completely wrapped up and doing his not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Avatar sequels. He's been completely, because he's producing and writing and directing those. He's been completely wrapped up in that. This movie is going to be Robert Rodriguez's movie. It'll have James Cameron's name all over it because it's James Cameron, but it's going to be Robert Rodriguez's movie. Make no mistake about it. So, the question is this movie just doomed to fail? And keep in mind that production budget. With a production budget of about $175 million, you're talking about a movie now that needs to make somewhere in the neighborhood of $475 million just to break even. I don't know if it can do that, to be honest with you. So there's some negatives. There's a positive example like Edge of Tomorrow that shows stuff like this can work. So that brings us to today's question of the day. And today's question of the day for you guys is really simple. It's about Alita Battle Angel, and the question is this: is Alita Battle Angel doomed to fail? And you got two options. One, yes, it is doomed to fail. Or no, it has a legit chance. Not that it will succeed, but it has a legit chance to succeed. So maybe you say, you're the type of person who says, yes, it's doomed to fail because the North American audiences show no interest in these types of movies. Robert Rodriguez hasn't done a good film in a while. The production budget's too big, blah, 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 blah. Or maybe you're like, no, it has a legit chance to succeed. Look at a movie like Tom Cruise's Edge of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat, Forever, Amen. Look at that movie. It succeeded. So it has a chance. So that's the question today. Is Alita Battle Angel doomed to fail? Yes, it is doomed to fail. No, it's not doomed to fail. It has a legit chance to succeed. Look in the description of this video. At the very bottom of this video description, you will find a link to where you guys go and vote for what you think the answer to that question is. We will, of course, sum up your answers on tomorrow's show. But let me go over right now, because I'm sure some of you have already started voting. And let me check here. Right now, the voting for Is Alita Battle Angel Doomed to Fail stands at, okay, about 100 of you guys have voted already. And right now, 81.4% of you are saying it's doomed to fail. 18.5% of you are saying it has a legit chance to succeed. Now, that's just early. On yesterday's question of the day about Scarlett Johansson and was it a good or a bad move for her to step down, it was really lopsided at first, but then by the time we got to today, it was actually quite close. This voting could still end up being close. Once again, look in the description of this video. The link is at the bottom of the description. Go over there, cast your vote. Is Alita Battle Angel doomed to fail? Yes, it is. No, it has a chance to succeed. Let me know what you guys think in there. Okay, with all of that out of the way now, guys, we got just a couple of minutes left.